Hi, welcome back. We're playing Race for the Galaxy Solitaire against the Gathering Storm. I've had a quick look at my cards. I've got a big deck of cards and I want to try and get these two into play, and the reason why is because next time I want to try and get Free Trade Association, which is going to give me 2 victory points for each novelty production world, 1 for each novelty windfall world. So this will give me another 3. I've already got 2 out there. That's 7 victory points, and I want to settle as many as possible. I want to bring this game to a conclusion as quickly as possible with as many settles as I can. I'm going to settle anyway. Let's place that there. I want to keep 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play this. Why don't we keep this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play this. Play this one for free. Okay, let's settle and develop this turn. Roll the dice for the robot. And we've got a star and a robot. Okay, that's good. We'll do the robot first, which, because this is, what was he, the Separatist colony, we'll do an explore for him. And then we'll do the star, which is going to be this one. Okay, let's resolve the explore first. Just draw 2, keep 1. Actually, that's quite good for me because I need Earth's Lost Colony. We'll take this one for sure. And the robot needed this because he's only, his deck's empty, his hand is empty. So it draws 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. And his credit goes up 1. Now we develop, and that economy going up doesn't help. So I get to develop, and because of my bonus it's 1 cost less. Let me just remind you, if you choose this action then you can place a development at a -1 cost. Right. So we're going to place this 6 cost Free Trade Association, and it's going to cost me 5 cards. Let's go for 1, 2, I want to keep this one, keep the blue ones, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with those. Now the robots, he does the bottom part. This says if he has no credit then do nothing. He does, he's got 2 credit now. So he's going to search for a development and play it, and then reduce his credit by 1. But he does only have 3 cards in his hand. He might be lucky. Nope. No, come on. Yes, we got away with it. Since we didn't find a development, the robot doesn't reduce his credit, so that stays at 2. Now we settle. I'm going to settle one of these blue ones. This one will cost me 0 to settle. See, Contact Specialist allows me to place military worlds as a regular one with a -1 cost. So this one will be free. This one will cost me 2. This one will cost me 2. 3 cards. I think I'm going to play this one actually. New Survivalists. Yep. And since I chose to settle, I take my bonus. A damaged alien factory. And the robot, having chosen this, is going to draw 3 cards and then search for a military world. 1, 2, 3. Search for a military world. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, looking good, looking good. That ends the turn. Right, let's crack on. Okay, I want to try and get as many of these blue ones out as I can because of Free Trade Association, because it gives me an extra 2 victory points for each one. Only 1 for this one. I also get 2 victory points if I get Consumer Markets or Expanding Colony, neither of which I have right now. I think I'm going to let this deserted library go. It's just too costly. Let's settle and put this in. What I'm going to do with my other action. I don't want to consume. Let's try explore, I think. Explore and settle. And we'll do the +1/+1 bonus. Let's roll for the robots. Oh no, that doesn't look good. The economy size is going to go up again. And he's going to settle. So let's do the explore first. Let's draw 3, keep 2 for me. That one's no good. Oh, consumer markets. That one's good. I can't have 2 of the same development or settlement in place. That's going to get discarded. Keep these 2, and I've got another blue one as well. Robot simply draws 3 cards, which might help him with the next phase, which is settle. And I think I'd like to get a low cost one out if I can, because I want to keep as many cards as I can for consumer markets. Do we think? Yeah. Why don't we get this formal penal colony? It's a windfall world. It's only worth 1 victory point, but it's going to cost me less 1 because of contact specialist. That's just 1 card, and it's a windfall world. So it's going to come into play with a good on it. Let's draw 1 for my bone. Oh, I've got to pay first. Let's use this. Now draw my bonus. Drop ships. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Now the robot draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Now he's got quite a good stack there now. Let's find and place a military world. Oh, he's found one straight away. Star Nomad Lair. It's only worth 1 victory point to him. Okay, and now it's the produce phase. I don't get a bonus because I didn't choose it, so I don't get to produce a good on any windfall world. But I've got a lot going on. Secluded world gets a good. Prosperous world gets a good. New survivalist gets a good. Rebel Underground allows me to draw 1 card. I get Rebel Homeworld. Oh, that's nice. 7 victory points. And Free Trade Association says produce a good on 1 windfall world. But unfortunately, I've only got 1, and that's formal penal colony, which already has a good, so nothing goes on there. And for the robot, it just increases economy size to 5. Right. Next turn. And I want to try and settle as quickly as possible. Let's do a quick check on victory points. They've got 6, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 at the moment. I've got 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, and then because of these, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm just ahead at the moment. So I want to try and wrap this up as quickly as possible before they hit consume again, and that's really down to the roll of the dice. So although Rebel Homeworld seems good, the more quickly I can get these worlds out, the better. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Consumer markets is worth 5 victory points on its own though. But I might be able to do that. Let's settle, I think. So let's do that. Settle. And roll the dice for the robot. Please no consume. It's Star Robots. So it's going to be explore and settle. So they're going to do their part after the first settle and take 1 bonus. Okay, let's start with explore then. That's good actually, because that feeds my hand. Draw 2, keep 1. Another consumer markets and diversified economy. Well, we'll take this one. We don't need 2 of those. and they get to draw 3 cards and move their credit up 1, which is not good for... We're still ahead at the minute. I want to try and get 4 settlements out to end the game. Let's start with the Galactic Bazaar, which is going to cost me 3 cards. And I'll use Dropships, Alien. Yeah. It doesn't matter. These 3. Draw 1 as my bonus. I get Mining World. Now the robot takes their turn, and they are going to draw 3 cards and find and place a military world. Nope. 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 There we go. Alien Robot Sentry, another 2 victory points for the robot. I think that pushes them up to 20. And now the second settle. And this time it's going to be this Earth's Lost Colony, which is going to cost me 2. 1, 2, and I've still got a couple of good cards left. Alright, this one's nice, it's costly. Consumer Markets is good for Free Trade Association. Okay, and I draw my bonus card. Remember, I chose this action a second time. And of course Galactic Bazaar should have got a windfall good. Because we chose this action twice, robot goes again, but they don't get the top part this time, only the bottom part. Okay? Because they only chose 1 settle action. So it's draw 2 cards and then find and place a military world. Oh, they got one straight away. Avian Uplift Race, 2 victory points. Next turn. Unfortunately, I think things are a little bit in the hands of fate right now because I've got very high cost cards. I can't get any of these out. If I choose to explore, I can get 2 more cards. And that will allow me to play Consumer Markets. So let's explore and then develop. Explore and develop. Let's roll for the robot. Ah, disaster. This is going to push things very close now. So he's going to develop, but he's going to consume. I guess that's better than ×2, but still. ×2 would have been a major disaster. Okay. Okay, it might not be as bad as I think. Let's do the first explore for us then. Because I get the bonus, it's draw 3, keep 2. That was nice and cheap, that was nice and cheap, and it's blue. Let's keep this one. On the robot, it's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and he's got a really thick deck again once more now. Develop. So my bonus is it's going to cost me 1 less to develop something. And it doesn't really matter what I'm going to use, because I'm going to play this one. It costs 5, it's going to only cost me 4 because of the bonus. Get rid of these 4 cards. I want to finish up the game, but I only need one more development or world in. This might be key now to see what happens next. For the robot, they're going to choose this top part, which is draw 1 card, search for development. And they've got enough money for a 6 victory point or a 6 cost development. That might be bad news. Let's see what comes up. So let's draw 1 card and search for a development. Nope. Nope. No. Keep going, please. Keep going. Oh, it's contact specialist, and it's only 1 victory point. Excellent. Okay, and that's going to not going to cost them anything, because only if they find a 6 cost development do they reduce their credit. All right. Remember, if they don't choose the action, they reduce their credit. Wow, that worked out well. Okay, next is consume, and this might work out quite well for me. First thing I'm going to do is use Consumer Markets, which has this ability here. Discard up to 3 novelty goods for 1 victory point apiece. Okay? So if I can discard up to 3, so let's grab this one. That's a novelty good because it's on a blue world. This is a novelty good because that's on a blue world. And this is a novelty good because it's on a blue world. That's 3 victory points for me. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Ah, hang on. Yeah. Free Trade Association. That's what I should have done. Discard up to 3 novelty goods for 1 victory point and a card draw apiece. Okay, so rather than Consumer Markets, we'll use Free Trade Association. Yeah, so that's 3 cards. Let's draw those cards. 1, 2, 3. And I get Runaway Robots, Colony Ship, and Rebel Colony. So I know I could, with just one more card, put Rebel Colony in next turn for 3 victory points. So I could explore and then, yeah, that's what we're doing. Explore, settle next turn, game finished. So this time I'm going to use Taurus World, discard 2 goods for 3 victory points. That's pretty good. Well, 2 goods for 3 victory points. Let's take one of those, give 2 back. And now the robots. They're going to move their credit up 2 spots. Well, it can only go up 1. Let's hit the maximum now. They get 1 victory point for their economy size. So they're going to get 5 victory points. Their economy size is 5. And that's it. Okay, final turn, I think. And we're going to explore and settle. And how many cards do we need? We only need 1 card to play this, so I'm going to explore +5, just in case something really good comes out. And settle. Put that in the wrong place. Let's roll for the robots. And we get a robot and settle. So that's explore and settle. Well, the bonus I chose was this one, explore +5. So this time you draw 5 more cards, alright? So instead of drawing 2, keep 1, I draw 7, keep 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep 1. I don't have any other bonuses, do I? No. It didn't really help me much. So, yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, robot now. The robot will draw 3 cards, move their credit up, but it's already at maximum. 2, 3. Now we settle. Of course, this is where I finish off the game, because I'm going to put in the Rebel Colony using Contact Specialist at -1 cost. It's going to cost me 3. That puts 12 worlds in my tableau. Draw 1 for my bonus. We still have to play out the end of the round, so the robot's still going to do their settle, and then it'll be game over. So they draw 3 cards, and they're going to find and place a military world. Let's hope it's nothing good. Nope. Nope. Oh, excellent. New Sparta, 1 victory point, and that is game over. Let's sum up our victory points and see how we've done. So the robot has 6, 16, 17, plus whatever's in here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29 points to the robot. We got 29 to beat, and we have 6 plus, let's add all this lot up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 17, put that one aside because it's a question mark, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 28, and now the Free Trade Association. 2 points for every novelty production world, 1 point for every novelty windfall world, 2 points for consumer markets. I don't think we had expanding colony. So there's a blue, there's a blue, there's a blue, there's a blue, let's consumer markets, blue, blue. We've done really well. So that's 28 we were on, weren't we? That's 30. We've won. We've won. 31, 32, and then 2 points for each of these. 34, 36, 38, 40 points. That's it, guys. We've beaten the robot, and that's how you play Race for the Galaxy. See you next time.